Okay, so maybe there is a quiet genius in the way that the Jodie Whittaker era will, like, in Ghost Monument, they'll be like, yeah, this is the deadliest sea ever, and it just looks like you don't feel that it's deadly because it just looks like a regular sea, and they haven't shown anyone get messed up by it. We have no sense of what the danger really is, apart from just the sea will gobble you up. Right, but what if that's, like, part of the genius, you don't, like, it lulls us into really thinking of it in terms of an everyday object, even though it is incredibly, horrifying and scary what it is. It does just look normal, and it's playing on that. And, like, when the Doctor talks about how the planet of Ranskor of Kolos
reporting that the planet is transmitting
violent psychotropic waves throughout its atmosphere. The type of waves that mess with your brain. And it's like, that never happens.
Waves that mess with your brain.
Distort reality, change moods to the extreme. Like, the implication is they can't really show us this because it wouldn't be for kids. This is like some messed up stuff. This is like seeing someone actually get killed by that ocean. The reason they can't show it is because Mary Whitehouse's ghost will come up and destroy us if we do it, Like, we can't see the sea being awful because it will be so gory and horrible, so much screaming. It will be so harrowing. And likewise, the BBC can't show, or on BBC One, the BBC can't show what happens when this planet violently distorts reality and changes moods to the extreme. Like, if it showed us this, like, the BBC wouldn't let it air. It's dark, horrible stuff, and the fact that it's hard to hold on to these ideas is testament to just how alien they are. It just looks like a regular sea, and you end up just thinking of it as a regular sea, but it's not. It's absolutely horrifying. This planet's whole atmosphere, they've got these things that protect them from it, but, like, the sheer threat and horror of it is hanging over us despite everything seeming normal. Like, I think the fact that these things they're not that convincing of what they are, because we don't get to see their effects. That's like some effective horror. That really makes you realise how alien these things are, because we just see what fits our experience. But, like, Chibnall's scripts and stuff, like, they benefit from thinking deeply about, rather than just being dismissive of. There's so many ideas under the surface. You only hate it because you're seeing it through the lens of RTD and Moffat, who just did stuff differently. And their stuff is not better inherently at all. Chibnall writes different, and that's good. That's great. But let me be clear, you need a big brain to understand and appreciate Chibnall episodes. Some people just don't have it, most people don't. 0.01 people have a big enough brain to appreciate Chibnall scripts. Like, instead of having everything spoon-fed to you by RTD and Moffat, and even the classic era, Chibnall stuff, like, that stuff is entertainment. Chibnall stuff is the serious stuff, That's the stuff that, you need to have a massive brain in order to appreciate it. Because to appreciate that this planet all around them is going to mess them up in absolutely horrifying ways that you can't show to kids. like, you've just got to treat Chibnall like high art. You know? You may say that the companions are uninteresting. I say that was what makes them the most relatable. Jodie's doctor is the only doctor I can actually see taking me on as a companion.